This is the area that I'm hunting today, and I'm actually on a little hill that is overlooking a highway, so there'll be a good bit of highway noise. But I know that there was a historic building at this location. Also troops from both north and south were on this location, both in camp and in battle. So it can yield anything from Colonial on up to, through the war. Very interesting site to hunt. I'm out in this old tried and true field that I've hunted many times, and I was hunting in Deus deep. There's so much iron, it's just there's no building site here, and full of trash, so I switched to Deus fast, and first couple of sweeps of the coil, piece of juice harp comes up. So hopefully some good targets will follow. As you may be able to hear as I dig this target, I'm on a hill overlooking a highway, so there's a lot of traffic passing by. Getting a signal that appears to be a good one, coming in pretty consistently in the low 80s. Let's see what we've got. Still there, the numbers have decreased into in the 70s. See if I can pick up with a pinpointer. There's so much iron in the ground that may be tough. Alright, not picking it up. Still in the hole. All right, I got it out. Coming in pretty consistently at about 77. Looks like let's see. All right, it's in my hand. And it's going to be a flat button. Yep, nothing on it. But the shank's there. Okay, a flat button can be here. Some good buttons can be here. Okay, still looking for the item in the hole. Pulled out a nail, piece of trash, and I think I've got it right here. See it in the side of the hole? Right there. I missed it digging. Looks like it's going to be probably a flat button. That's what it is, flat button with the shank broken off. I'll take it. Alright, this one is jumping a little bit. Upper 70s to low 80s. But a nice consistent signal. Into the mid 80s on some. that little top dirt layer, grass layer. Getting low 80s now. Ought to be right in here. All right, it is out of the grounds, coming in at 81. All right, it's in my hand. Feels like a bullet. Yeah, it is. It's a 3-ringer. Looks like it's a drop. That'll work. Looks like it may have been a little plow hit or something at one time. All right. Okay, this signal's coming in loud and clear. In the upper 80s, skipping to the low 90s every once in a while. The XY screen is giving me pretty much of a positive reading. Let's see what we've got. Let's see if I can locate it a little bit. All right. Alright, it's sounding completely iron now, and the screen has gone to a negative reading. So let's see what we've got. See if we have something mixed in with iron or just junk. As you can see, this is pretty highly mineralized ground, very red soil. Alright. That's coming in fairly well. See if there's something good in here. It's in my hand. All right. Oh, look at that. That's a coin. Looks like a Lord cent. See if I can brush it off a little bit. See if there's any detail on it. Okay, I'm not sure how good that's showing up, but looks like it's going to be a fair amount of detail on the face side. Haven't looked to see if I can read the date yet. It should be readable based on what I'm seeing here. I hope this is showing up. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be in pretty good shape. There's the wreath on the back. Go out in the sun, see if it shows up a little bit better. All right, here she is. That's a pretty good profile. I'm gonna have to get out the magnifying glass to see the date, but I can see it on there. Reverse side, beautiful shape, 1 cent. Very clear. Nice coin. I'm not going to work on it anymore out here, but it's going to clean up very nice. All right, the date's very clearly 1816. Very pretty Lord cent there. Get a couple of pictures of it. I'm going to take pictures out here in the sunlight rather than back up in the shade where I dug it. Well, I'm still hunting out here near the highway, and this ground is kind of, well, it's no kind of, it's pretty heavily mineralized. It's hot ground. Not as hot as just a little ways from here in the Culpeper area, but we're close enough that we've got hot ground. So I've changed the settings on my Deus to a program that I watched online for hunting the Culpeper soil, and I've been pulling a good many items out. Now they've been flat buttons and button backs and other pieces of brass. This is the first real relic that I've gotten with that setting, but it did flat pull it out of this ground. And what it is a knapsack hook. Typical sort of Union knapsack hook. I think there's good items in the ground here that we've been missing because it, like I said, it's fairly hot ground. Could be interesting. Well, I'm not confident enough with these settings yet to attempt a live dig. Maybe on my next one, because I'm beginning to figure it out. I've dug a good bit of iron and am now learning where that's coming in and what kind of sound it's making. This last target that was giving me good numbers. I mean, it was giving me numbers in the upper 60s. Turns out to be this little kind of convex solid cast button. Has a looks like a pretty intricate little design in the face of it. So items are coming out here. Maybe there's a good Confederate button in here, as well as some coins. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna try a live dig on this because it is giving me a nice consistent signal, though the reading is in the low 90s and the graft is showing kind of mixed results. Let's see. Of course, if it's not anything any good, you won't be seeing this clip. I'm not going to waste your time. Still coming in very clear, though it has climbed to the mid-90s. Okay, it's out and it's reading 84 now, so let's see. There it is. I'll be darned. I may have hit it a little bit, but it's a Gardner bullet. This soil, I mean, it's obviously a pretty hot soil, but that's a nice Gardner. I'll take it. Okay, we're going to try another live dig. That last one turned out pretty good. This is giving me a nice signal. Again, the numbers are not that great, but it's a more higher pitched signal. And there's so much iron in the ground, besides it being hot ground, that it's messing with the signals a little bit. As it was when I dug that Lord Sin a while ago before I changed the settings. One of the reasons I changed the settings. And this is sounding a little more scratchy, but still a decent enough signal to dig. Alright, still in there. See if the pinpointer will pick it up. Probably just pick up all the iron that's in the ground. It's not picking it up. I'm gonna turn off the camera, dig a little bit and see if I can locate that. All right, I have done some cleaning on that. Look at that, that is beautiful. I'm pretty sure that this was probably some sort of bridal decoration. Could have been furniture, but I tend to think bridal. Very nice. Okay, this is a nice high tone reading in the 90s. It's sort of a confused signal on the XY. See if getting the first plug out will make a difference. Give me an idea of what I've got here. Getting a little grunt going on with the high pitch. There's definitely iron that I just dug out. Okay, it's out. Reading consistently in the 80s. Got it in my hand, whatever it is. And there it is. It is a 3-ringer. Looks like I may have hit it, unfortunately. It was pretty deep. It was down at the bottom. This is a real squeaky signal. Coming in the 90s. All right, it seems to still be in the hole. looks like we may have a button here. Thought at first it might be a two-piece, but it looks like it's another flat button. But it does have a design on it. We'll clean it off a little bit. Alright, this is a real nice signal. Coming in the 80s. Good solid signal. And there it is. I bounced it out of the hole. Looks like probably a Spencer. I believe. Well, take a closer look at it. No. Carbine bullet, and I'm thinking Spencer, but doesn't look like a Sharps. No, got to be a Spencer. I've dug a few little brass items since the last dig, but up comes a round ball. It looks like this one's been fired, flattened. Field's still producing. This is a real squeaker. Reading in the 80s, but it sounds like it's probably pretty deep. Up a little bit now, unfortunately. Still there. Hit something, and I'm afraid it's probably iron. It looks like a rock. That is a rock. Now that's not a good signal, good sign. All right. Oh, coming in stronger. See if I can find it with a pinpointer. Sounds like it's going to be right in here. Yep, the digging knife, in case it's something good. It was a button. It's like a button back. And that was it. Button back. Looks like it was probably a eagle button. Well, I started to video this dig. It came out of a deep hole. It was giving me a squeaky signal, and finally got out of the hole and thought I had a button, but looks like I've got is another button back. This one to a cuff size button. Got to be some whole ones in here somewhere. Well, I moved a ways from the highway. Probably can still hear it in the distance. But looks like I've got either a carbine or a pistol bullet. The size of it looks like a pistol bullet. And it is. It's Colt. Looks like I may have nicked it a little bit getting it out of the hole. I'm on a very trashy hillside, and this button comes up. It's flattened. Just from the looks of it, my guess is it's an eagle button, but let me clean it off and get a better look at it. Hope the wind isn't making too much racket. I'm trying to keep my back to it. But yeah, it's an eagle button. Got good detail on it, but it is flattened. Better than nothing for sure. Up comes another button. Unfortunately, it's mashed in. Don't know what it is. Got gold on it. Let me see if I can clean it off and tell what it was or is. Well, it's too bad it's mashed in. It's still got a lot of gold on it. It's a little eagle eye button. Looks like it's probably about vest size. Still pretty. Well, I switched over to the small coil on my Deus and got in this really trashy area. And I popped a button of some sort. Big button. I don't know. Clean it off and hopefully it'll have enough detail that I can find out what this is. Well, it's kind of rough. Maybe when I get it home I can do a little bit more cleaning on it, bring out some more detail. Appears to be a big overcoat sized eagle button. Got a little excited because in this area it could have been Confederate. But heck, I'll take this. Well, this is a battle area, and we've pulled out a good many artillery frags over the years that we've hunted this area, and that's what this is. It's got a lot of weight to it. Pretty obviously a frag. And looks like a bullet in the dirt right here. Maybe a Gardner. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I'll take that any day. Very nice one. A drop.